Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? Well done for a fantastic maths lesson yesterday. You were absolutely brilliant. I loved how great you were at doing one more than. And one more than means our numbers are getting bigger. Today, we're going to do one less than, which means our numbers are getting smaller. Well done, they're getting smaller. So all our numbers today, we're going to go backwards. Okay, if you think about our counting stick, we're going backwards today, not forwards. We're getting smaller every time. Right, let's turn our maths brains on before we go any further. Let's look at these digits. Can you shout the names of these digits as loud as you can? What's that? Fantastic, it's number 4. What's that? Well done, number 5. What's that? Super, number 8. You're so good at these. We're going to go really quickly now. Are you ready? Shout them nice and loud. Go nice and quick. And last one. Brilliant, number 7. Well done, boys and girls. Good numbers. Right, so we're going to play another quick game. It's a game that we play in Hedgehog class quite a lot. And we normally use my treasure chest, but you won't be able to hear my special magic jewels dropping from at home. So I'm going to do some clapping instead. So in this game, you close your eyes and you listen to how many claps I do. And then at the end, you shout out how many claps I've done. But there's no peeking. We're using our ears to listen and we're closing our eyes so we can't see. Okay, boys and girls, eyes closed. Mums and dads, eyes closed as well. No peeking from anybody. Use those listening ears. Are you peeking? Close your eyes. Okay, we ready? How many claps? Shout the number. Brilliant, well done. There was 3 claps. Close your eyes really tight, no peeking. Are you ready? Keep those eyes closed. Open your eyes, shout the number. Fantastic, 7. Good counting, everybody. One more time, close those eyes really tight. Are you ready? Open your eyes, how many? Fantastic, there was 10. Went all the way to 10 that time, so well done for keeping up. Number 10's behind me on the board. Today's number blocks video, mums and dads, is called 10 green bottles. I should have known that from the picture behind me, 10 green bottles. You might know the song already. I'm not going to sing for you. Mrs. Palmer will tell you how bad my singing voice is. So, Series 2, 10 green bottles. The link is on the website. Enjoy our number blocks video. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that video and you've got better singing voices than me. Now, if you wanted mums and dads on, disappeared. On the website, I have put, will it come back on? Selwyn's told me her password. On the website, I have put these 10 green bottles. And if you want, you could print those out, you could cut them up, and you could play your own 10 green bottles counting. If you don't have a printer at home, that's absolutely fine. You could use flashcards, you could make your own flashcards and do counting to 10 and counting back from 10. I'm just going to use my fingers because they're great for counting as well. So we're going to practice counting back from 10. And we're going to start at different numbers. So are you ready? Number 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Super. Well done, boys and girls. Mums and dads, can you make sure the children are putting the right number of fingers down, because that's actually a really important skill for counting and adding and taking away. Okay, let's start from 1 less than 8. What's 1 less than 8, boys and girls? Shout it for me. 7. Well done. So you show me 7 how you want to show 7. I'm going to use these fingers to show me 7. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this hand, and 1, 2 on this hand. So 7 all together. We're going to count back to 0. What's 1 less than 7? Ah, well done. Thank you for helping. 6. So we've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, let's start from 1 less than 5. Tell me, what's 1 less than 5, boys and girls? Fantastic, number 4. And I'm going to show number 4 like this, but you might show me number 4 in a different way. Okay, we're going to count back from 4. Ready? 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Super. So mums and dads, you can stop the video at this point and you could practice that in lots of different ways. So it's really important that the children can count back from any number, not just 10, because they can often do that by rote. Because if you can count back from that number, you can do 1 less than, and if you can do 1 less than, you can start to take away. Okay. Fantastic counting, boys and girls. Well done. Right. Let's see if my technology is not going to help me. So we use these lots and lots in the classroom, boys and girls. You'll remember, how many's there straight away without counting? Fantastic, it's our tens frame, so we know we've got 10. So I have got 10 counters on my tens frame. Don't need to count them, I know there's 10 already. So I'm going to take away 1. What's 10? Take away 1, boys and girls. Start with 10. Take 1 away. How many am I left with? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Super. 1 less than 10 is 9. 9 take away 1 is 10. We can write that in another sentence. Let me show you that. There's my 10. I'm going to write take away, and you can also say minus or subtract. 1 equals 9. That was close, wasn't it? Okay, let's read that number sentence together. 10 take away 1 equals 9. I could also say it like this. 10 minus 1 equals 9. Super. Okay, so now I'm not starting with 10 anymore. How many am I starting with? Well done, I'm starting with 9. So 9 is my starting number. And I'm going to take away 1. I'm going to take it away from over here. Okay, how many have I got left now? Now some of you might have spotted there is 4 on this row and there is 4 on this row. Does that give you any help? What's 1 less than 9? Shout it! 8. Fantastic. Well done. So I can write that looking like this. 9, take away 1, minus 1, subtract 1, equals 8. That's that tricky number, isn't it? Okay, let's read that number sentence together. 9 take away 1 equals 8. 9 subtract 1 equals 8. Brilliant, well done. So now I'm starting with, how many am I starting with now? 8, brilliant, well done. 8. And I'm going to take away 1. Take away this one in the corner over here. Now I've got 4 on this row, which is 1 less than 5. I can see there's 1 missing. And there's 2 missing on this row. I am 3 less than 10. I am 1 less than 8. 8 take away 1 equals... Well done, it's 7. Number 7's a nice, easy number to write. Well done. Let's do one more all together. So rub my number 7s out. How many am I starting with now? Can you remember nice and quickly? I've got 4 on this row, 3 on this row, which means I've got 7. Well done. 7. Right, we're going to take one away. I'm going to take this one here away. Oh, I've made a bit of a pattern. I've got 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. 7, I had 7 to start with, didn't I? I took one of those away. How many do I have left? That's it, 6. Well done, boys and girls. I've got 6 left. 7, take away 1 equals 6. Let's read that together. 7 minus 1 equals 6. Super. Now, mums and dads, you don't need a Thames frame like this. It's just easier for me to show you. Pasta shapes, you could use bears you have at home, anything you have 10 of, and just take one away. You could record the number sentence like I am and ask the children to read it. And if you notice, I use different language every time. That's one of the most difficult things about maths for young children. Less, minus, subtract, take away. We interchange them so easily because we know they all mean the same thing. So exposing the children to that language is really, really important, and asking the children to use that. So get them to read it, use the language themselves. When you're uploading on Tapestry, if you could put it in quotes when they've used those words, or you could even do a film of them using those words. Fantastic evidence for using mathematical language. But it's really important they practice that all the time, especially for less. Children always find less and worse and harder than more. So stop the video here. Use any object you've got, use any paper you've got, whiteboard. You could use your kinetic letters board if you wanted. They can have a go at writing the sentences, or you judge your child on how easy they're finding the lesson, or if they need more of a challenge. I'll see you back here in a minute. Super, boys and girls, well done. You did some fantastic numbers then, and I liked if you challenged yourself to write those numbers, and I loved hearing all that mathematical language. So well done, boys and girls, keep it up. Okay, next challenge. Back to number cards. So I use these at the beginning. I also have these here, okay? So I don't mind whether you want to use number blocks cards, whether you just want to make your own with numbers on. This one is obviously a bit more of a challenge, so it's up to you. This one or this one. And what I want you to do is turn all the number cards so you can't see them, okay? Choose yourself a card. I've got number 6, brilliant, well done, okay? So I want you to start with number 6, and then I want you to order your cards from number 6 back to a 0, okay? So we're not starting at 10. We're starting at all different numbers and we're counting back to 0, okay? So you could challenge mums and dads to do it. You could take turns, boys and girls, you can do it, and practice as many times as you can. You could also put them in a nice line, order them 10 to 1, starting from 10 going back to 1. Take one away, which one is missing and how do you know? And again, using that mathematical language. So that's your next activity, boys and girls. So stop the video here and order those numbers back from your first number, which isn't necessarily 10, back to 0. Off you go. Fantastic. Boys and girls, you're working so hard today. Well done. So impressed with all that mathematical language you're using. Keep it up. Well done. Okay. We're going to play that game together now to really make sure we can count backwards from any number and do one less than. Then I've got an extra activity if you want it, and then in class you'd be able to go and choose. Okay, so I'm sure you'll be able to choose at home as well. Right, all my numbers. Let's make it a bit trickier. Okay, all my numbers are here. Which one are we going to choose, boys and girls? Let's have this one. Okay, let's see who I've picked first. Number 2, that's easy to count back from. What's 1 less than 2? Shout it. Brilliant, number 1. So we count back 2, 1, 0. That was too easy for you. We need to find trickier ones for you, boys and girls. You're so clever. Okay. Let's pick another one. Okay, hopefully you can't see through the card. Who is it? Maybe you can. Number 6. Okay, we're going to start from 6 and we're going to count back down to 0. So what's 1 less than 6? Shout out for me. 1 less than 6 is 5. Brilliant. So we're going to say 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Fantastic. Well done. Right, let's put that one to the side. Mix them up. We'll do one last go. Okay, you ready? Ready? Let's pick this one. Okay, let's see who we've got here. Octoblock. Okay, we've got number 8. So, show me 8 fingers. What's 1 less than 8? Shout it for me. 7. Fantastic. So we're going to count 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Fantastic. Well done, boys and girls. Super counting today. Now, one last challenge, one last activity. That was a really fun way to get more and less. Where is it? On here? Okay. Now, I'll put this on the web page, mums and dads, because I like this one because it goes to 20. So in the early years, up to reception, we go up to 20. We really secure numbers to 20, okay? If we can go higher, we can go higher. So board games like Snakes and Ladders are brilliant. So you play the game as a family, or the children can play with each other if they've got siblings. You're on number 7. Oh dear. Down. No, sorry. On number 13, down the snake we go. Are we getting less or are we getting more? Okay, and you could even count back to find how many less and more. So if I'm going from 6 to 15, am I getting less or more? And using that language when you're playing games like Snakes and Ladders or any other games you've got at home with numbers on like this is a really great way to reinforce more and less. Understanding that 13 has more, is a bigger number, and if you had 7, that would be less. Also really going to help when children start doing adding and taking away, checking their own works when they write things like 13 add 7 equals 6. They should be able to spot their own mistake because they were getting more and they've ended up with a smaller number, if that makes sense. So in mathematical development, more and less is really, really important to secure. If you've got Snakes and Ladders to 100 and they can do that, absolutely fantastic. That's a really good challenge. But that language and the use of language is really important. Thanks for listening, mums and dads. Boys and girls, you've done an amazing job again. Thank you so much for listening, for concentrating, for working so hard, and keep going with it. You're doing a really super job. And I'll see you soon. Bye.